Hey, good afternoon, everyone. I just wanted to leave a brief word of encouragement today. And my question that I want to start this off with is, can you handle the crumbs? I was reading in the book of Matthew, a Canaanite woman who went to Jesus. Her daughter needed healing. And she goes to Jesus and she asks for healing for her daughter. And Jesus comes back almost with a very bizarre response. He comes back and he says, it's not right to give the bread for the children to the dogs. Now, some of us may have received that statement and gotten offended or frustrated and picked up and walked away and missed out on what we actually went to Jesus for. Sometimes we do that, right? We don't get the response we're looking for, so we pack it up and we get out of our secret place and we don't go back there for days or whatever. But she didn't do that. She wasn't offended. In fact, she had a quick comeback. She came right back and she said, yes, but even the dogs eat the crumbs that falls from the master's table. She was like, listen, even if it's the crumbs, I'll receive it. I'll take it. And so, in a society that says we need to chase after the biggest, the best, the fastest, the fanciest, the glitziest, I have to wonder, are you okay with the crumbs that you may be living with right now? Your car may not be the fanciest car, but it gets you from point A to point Z, right? It's reliable. Maybe you live in an apartment. You don't live in a big old house, but it is exactly what you need for this moment in your life. Maybe you're single and the world may look at that as a crumb, but guess what? As you are faithful in that, because the word says he who's faithful in the little, right, will then be given much. So if you're being faithful in your crumb of singlehood, right, imagine the loaf that God will bless you with, that awesome man of God, that beautiful woman of God, because you are okay with the crumbs. I just want to encourage somebody today. Stop looking at your life and looking, thinking of it as a crummy life. Think of it as a crummy, crumby, a crummy life, which is not a bad life at all, because we are satisfied with the crumbs. Amen. I mean, a crumb is just a small fragment of something larger. So if you think about it, well, yeah, I may have the crumb right now and I'm going to show God that I'm faithful with the crumb. Then get ready to get the whole loaf. But listen, you may not have a title. You may not have, a fancy car. You may not have a big house. You may not have those things, but show yourself faithful in what you do have. Be okay with the crumby life. Yeah, be faithful in the crumbs. He who is faithful in the little, God will be able to give you much. Amen. Can you handle the crumbs? Have a blessed afternoon.